Divine Reflection, welcome back to my channel. It's such an honor to have you here. Thank you for tuning in today. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to attract your twin flame, your true twin flame. And a lot of these tips are good for anyone who's looking to, attract a soulmate partnership, a divine union into their life, okay? Because in my experience, in order to attract a healthy, stable relationship is to develop that healthy, stable relationship with yourself. So I have 5 different tips for you in order to help you to attract this true partnership, this true twin flame, and empower yourself to invite in that level of deep connection, deep love. Okay, the twin flame union is not a walk in the park, and I don't think any relationship is, let's be honest, okay? Every relationship takes work, and the work starts now. Okay, so my first tip for you is to start to love yourself in all of the ways that you want to be loved, right? You can become your ideal partner, and whatever it is that you are desiring outside of you, you can also find that within yourself. If the thought wasn't there in your mind, you wouldn't have had the capability to attract it into your reality. Whatever we can think, we can become ourselves. The best way to attract your twin flame is to start really pouring into yourself and giving yourself everything that you would get from a partner. And that may include, taking yourself out on a date, maybe going to the theater alone, maybe it's going to a restaurant by yourself and getting dressed up to go to an event alone even. And in doing so, you become comfortable with yourself, right? You can raise your confidence levels, your self-esteem, and empower yourself. We aren't lacking in any sense of the word, right? And the fear of being alone is really strong within our collective. I've personally had to unwind a lot of projections from the outside world that being by yourself was somehow wrong when being alone was the catalyst to my awakening, was the catalyst to my being able to touch spirit, to talk to spirit, to touch God, right? That experience of connection that a lot of us, search for in relationships. That desire to connect and that desire to feel that union with something higher than ourselves can be felt right now in the present moment, right? And we have to let go of the fear. We have to let go of what people might think about us being alone. It's ridiculous. Each of us are so powerful and magical and beautiful and beyond the capability of even our own understanding as we are being. So, I just think it's so important to develop that connection inside before you can reach for that connection outside. Another thing that I would suggest is to connect to your inner self. This can look like meditation. This can look like, maybe even doing talk therapy. This can look like connecting with a coach, a spiritual coach, or, just someone knowledgeable or who's well studied in whatever avenue that you're looking to go down, in wanting to dive inward, with yourself. I would definitely suggest doing research on, a variety of topics and deciding how you want to dive inside of yourself. Connecting to your outer self could be a really beautiful way to connect to the inner self, actually. That's coming from a Leo. As a Leo, I've always felt that expressing my inner self helped me to feel seen on the outside, and I felt most seen when other people could see me for who I was on the inside. And others being able to see me helped me to see myself as well. If that makes sense. I think that exploring, ways to connect to your body is really a really important way to develop a relationship with yourself. And then obviously, I'm not speaking to those who may be asexual. For those who are able to connect with others physically and feel comfortable doing so, you know, being able to connect with your body yourself is really important as well. This can lead into, you know, being able to pleasure yourself. Maybe that's something that you want to get better at. Maybe it's developing a routine, making sure you're giving yourself time to connect with your body, whether that's, you know, indulging in certain bath products, certain facial products, right? Maybe it's, you know, sitting down and doing your nails. It takes me so long to do these like dip powder nails, right? I could watch half a movie and still be doing my nails. But it's like, it's so calming and soothing for me. I also think that being able to treat yourself is important. Buying yourself gifts is something that I make sure to do regularly, you know, even in partnership. And also I love giving gifts. Giving gifts is like my personal love language. I also have links to spiritual gifts for the home down below, for jewelry to help enrich your dietary needs. There's also, you know, a skincare brand in the description below for you. So yeah, there are some wellness products that I enjoy and resonate with, so I would highly suggest checking out the description below. But when I'm able to buy myself something and treat myself to something really nice, it makes me feel more confident. It makes me feel like I care about myself. And when I care about myself, it makes other people have to meet me at that level too. Like, if I care about myself more than you care about me, what? That's like how, like that can't be, right? That's like a conflicting, it's a conflicting vibration. These are all ways that I think that you can start to love yourself in all of the ways that you wish to be loved by another, by a twin flame, a divine partner. And self-love leads to self-esteem, which leads to confidence, which leads to secure relationships. Because if you can be secure within yourself, you attract others who are maybe not secure in themselves, but who see you as an example and who maybe can try to meet you at the level that you're at, or maybe you can help them, you know, raise them up to the level that you're at. You know, sometimes the people in our lives aren't direct reflections of us, but also reflections of our shadow. And you may meet someone who's just as confident as you are, and you both can be loving yourself, secure in yourself, and secure in your attachment and your relationship. Okay, my second tip is to do what feels good in your heart, which sounds a little like follow your heart, which is kind of annoying, but sometimes the simplest things can have the greatest, you know, meaning. So yeah, my second tip would be to just invite in more of what you love into your life and to feel full within yourself by doing the things that make you feel good. And I don't know what feeling good looks like in your life. It can really be anything, right? And honestly, life is here for us to enjoy. I think there's so much pleasure to be had in the everyday experience, in every single moment, in every single inhale and exhale, right? If you can find a way to do more of what you love every single day, not just after work or on the weekends or when you have free time, but really to make space for your life to be a constant unfolding of love, to be a constant unfolding of joy, to be a constant unfolding of what feels good in your heart. First thing is to make a list of things that you enjoy and to find ways that you can do more of that. If you are looking for a twin flame, chances are that you do have a higher purpose, you know, and chances are your twin flame has one too. And when you align your soul with your true purpose and with what feels good in your heart, you are able to more deeply align to your twin flame and your twin flame's purpose, because they are oftentimes intertwined. And that brings me to tip number 3, which is to let go of things that do not serve you. Maybe you are in a position where your job isn't serving your highest self, isn't serving your highest good, isn't serving a higher purpose for humanity. It's definitely really scary to let go of something that's paying your bills, that's really secure, that you're used to, that's comfortable, that other people feel comfortable seeing you in that one thing, in that one job, in that one position. But the nature of the universe is that of order. It's chaos, but this chaos does have an order to it. Walking into a space where you can trust that there is an order that's unfolding in your life, and you can trust that what it is that you desire is coming from a place that wants to give you that desire. This higher calling wants to support you and is going to unfold the right things in your path in order to align you to everything you need to become, and all of the people you need to meet, and all of the things you need to do in physical reality in order to align yourself to that desire. And for those who are seeking divine union, soulmate partnerships, you know this intuitively, right? Your soul has a higher purpose, and love is the higher purpose. Love is the highest purpose. And to align with this frequency is to align with this unwielding force within you, this powerful force within you. I would also suggest clearing things in your life, whether that's, you know, holding on to relationships that don't serve you. This could be romantic, right? Maybe you're in a relationship now that's not serving your highest good. It could also be platonic relationships, right? Friendships can also be very toxic, very manipulative. And the thing about friendships is that you don't always tell the truth to your friends, especially if they're just friendships that are there because you're in close proximity with those particular individuals. Like if they're work relationships, or maybe it's just convenient for you to be with these people. There's this level of needing to just keep the peace between you and your friends. Friendships sort of expect you to constantly be agreeable, right? Friends kind of want you to sort of mirror themselves, right? So there's definitely a level of having to sacrifice a certain part of you in order to keep that relationship. And that's not always a good thing. And if a friend can't accept you for all of the ways in which you are different from them, or maybe different in general, or go against the grain, or doesn't fuel you and give to you and nourish you and make you feel seen, and isn't there for you in your darkest days and can't be happy for you in your brightest days, that's a relationship you do not want to be in, okay? And then also family relationships, right? Even though these people are technically supposed to be, you know, the people in your life that are closest to you, sometimes it's not the case, and family members can be just as toxic, can be unhealthy for you to keep in your life as well. And so setting important boundaries in your life with people that don't give you, you know, that divine love, connection, and emotional fulfillment. If you're holding on to relationships that don't make you feel full inside, you never will be, and you can't ever attract it. And then also, you know, letting go of your aspects of your identity. Maybe you're going through some sort of ego death, you know, some sort of transformation, whether that be spiritual, whether that be just in your way of thinking, whether that be in your relationships, right? It's okay to become a brand new person. It's okay to evolve. It's okay to step into the unknown. You want to clear out things in your life by, you know, clearing out physical items from your space, right? This can be a symbolic act of you letting go of things in your life that don't serve you. And in a sense, clearing the way for love to come into your life. Okay, my fourth thing would be to maybe even do some healing around relationship. I do have a guided meditation for love that's on my membership page under the Divine Reflections, which is tier 1 of my membership offering. We do a guided meditation with Reiki, dive into, you know, more alternative medicine. Maybe you get a Reiki healing session. Maybe you go to a deprivation tank and like sit with your inner subconscious. Again, talk therapy is super helpful. Maybe you want to like dive into plant medicine and really go for it. That's something I would definitely recommend. In my experience, right? Even with doing so much inner work and really making it a part of my life's purpose to become the best version of myself and to, of course, as well help others do the same. Even as someone with so much focus on this area in their life, it was so incredibly difficult for me to let go of the worst aspects of my traumatized inner self. And I can't imagine what it's like for anyone who is just getting started on their journey or hasn't, you know, done as much inner work as someone who is so involved in this practice. Even I needed outside help. Even I needed resources that I could connect to, where I could allow myself to be healed by another, allow others to hold space for me, you know, because doing it all on my own got me far, but it didn't get me all the way, you know? It didn't take me all the way. I couldn't have done it without the support, the resources, and the people in my life that I've met. So I definitely think that seeking outside support, outside resources, for anyone who may be struggling with, you know, relationships and trauma surrounding love, it's real and it's deep and it hurts and it's incredibly difficult to get through. But there is hope for you. And then lastly, I think that doing some law of attraction, manifestation, visualization can be a really powerful way to attract your true twin flame. I think it's also important to get clear on what it is you desire from a divine partnership, from a twin flame, from your ideal lover. So what are the things that you value in others? What are some of the things that you value in relationship? It doesn't have to be a full list, you know, focusing on maybe like 3 to 5 things of things that you cannot live without, you know, in a person. Could be something that's really helpful to get clear on, you know, what it is you are actually looking for. And then also to get clear on what you can bring to a relationship, right? Because a relationship is a two-way, you know, it's like it's a two-way thing, you know? You gotta put in as much as you want to receive, right? As much as you're able to give, that's how much you're going to receive. There are a variety of manifestation techniques that you might connect with, whether that's through scripting, journaling, writing down your ideal day with your partner, you know, really visualizing them in your mind and picturing you two together can help to bring that about into your conscious reality. The subconscious mind doesn't necessarily know the difference between the reality and what's false reality, right? Something you're just imagining. That's why visualization is so powerful. You could also, pray about it. Maybe you have religious or spiritual practice that you connect heavily with, and prayer might be a really beautiful way to help the universe, know what it is you desire and to help call that into your life. Maybe you want to work with the full and the new moon. Maybe you want to light a candle for a specific deity. Maybe you want to, wear certain things that attract love. Maybe you want to buy some crystals, some rose quartz, some morganite, some rose calcite, some ruby, some green obsidian. Maybe you connect, deeply with these sort of new age spiritual things to help attract love into your life. I definitely am 100% behind you, completely support. Whatever it is you choose to do to invite love into your life, it's important to set your intention and then let the universe work in your favor. It's important not to force things to happen, to sort of want it, but also be detached enough from that desire so that you aren't constantly wanting and desiring, but you're in the vibration of having and receiving, because that is the way to allow your manifestations to come to fruition. So yeah, those are all my tips to help you to attract your twin flame. I hope that you found this helpful. If you find your twin flame, let me know. Let me know what other topics you want me to explore surrounding divine union and partnership and twin flames. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week for a brand new video. Mwah! I love you so much. Bye.